Yeah, like a moratorium.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people were calling for that, and it made sense during the pandemic. But the problem with that stuff is like getting people to start back up again and pay.
Yeah, it's hard.
People don't want to do that. Can you imagine being a landlord for a bunch of college kids?
Never.
Oh, imagine being a landlord today, because so many people, there was rent protection during the pandemic, and people are still like, nah, not paying.
Yeah.
Like, I know a guy who has not collected rent from this one person for 3 fucking years. And he's like, I can't get rid of them. I don't know what to do. I'm not making any money. Like, I have to pay the mortgage, and I'm not making any money off of rent. And then I can't rent it out to anybody else, and I can't get rid of them. And the lady has a job. She goes to work every day and won't pay rent.
Oh, she shouldn't do that.
No. But there's, like, in Los Angeles, there's rent protection.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if that's still in place. Is that still in place? Do you know?
There's a TV show about bad people that do renting. There's also, I had a tenant that stayed in an apartment that I had in New Orleans for 2 months and just didn't pay any rent. Thankfully, it was only 2 months, but it was just nothing you could do. You know, by the time you have to go, like, to this, it's just like
Did you own an apartment building?
Yeah. Not a building. One apartment.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And you rented it out and they wouldn't pay rent?
Yeah.
Most people, they have shame. And, like, if you fuck with them and they want to either get out of there or they just want to pay you and get it over with. But some people are shameless. And this lady that this guy I know is renting out to is totally shameless.
Was she, do you think she was doing, like, some type of, like, secret work and she didn't want, like, what do you think the reason was?
I think she would like to spend her money on other things.
Yeah.
I think it's that simple. I mean, who knows what kind of financial situation she's in, but she does have a job, and she goes to this job, apparently, according to him, and she just won't pay rent. Like, when they put the rent protection thing on, I don't know I mean, I think the rent protection was supposed to be put in place for people that lost their job during the pandemic so that you wouldn't have a bunch of people just kicked out on the street.
Yeah, like a moratorium.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people were calling for that, and it made sense during the pandemic. But the problem with that stuff is, like, getting people to start back up again and pay.
Yeah, it's hard.
People don't want to do that.
Yeah, once you realize you can be somewhere without it, and you just have to, like, have a tough conversation at the door once a month or twice a month, and I think some people are going to do that.